Hello and welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, remember to hit that subscribe button so you get the up and coming information that I put out. And also thank you for hitting that like button. It's greatly appreciated. It really does help the channel to grow. The more I grow the channel, the more I can bring out for you. We're going to do more about our spiritual awareness, a spiritual awakening energy, the energies we are going through. This is a follow-on. It looks like from the cards that I've pulled out, a follow-on from the last two energy awakening readings that I did for you. So it looks like there's more from the divine. We've had a big activation here with crown chakra. So lots of energy, lots of information, lots of downloads coming through, lots of upgrades, lots of new, you know, when you have epiphanies, revelations, awareness, a higher perspective coming through on the violet flame here. And the violet flame is about burning away the old illusions, old delusions, old truths, untruths, whatever it is for you. Now see how she's had an epiphany. She has a cord tied to her arm, tying her to the old, tying her to the old perspectives, programs, systems, whatever it is for you. But she has had these epiphanies from the burning away. The eye above is the universe. Here's the energy coming through. Here's the upgrade of the universal energy coming through. And why? Why is it coming through? Why are we having all these energy and emotional disturbances, upgrades, transformations? The heart chakra is being awakened. It is being upgraded. It is being aligned to your new blueprint, the new you, the new identity. So as we move into as we go through a transformation, as we go through an upgrade, as we go through into a new identity, you know, we shift, we change, we grow. We have to actually go through these upgrades of our frequency. Call it your Wi-Fi. So all your programs have to be reprogrammed, but also your heart, your energy within your heart's desire, because the heart is what runs everything for us. It's our motivation, it's our desires, it's our connection to ourselves, to others, to, you know, we're all here to love, be loved, find love, give love, receive love, whatever it is. The love, the heart, is the driving force behind everything that we do. And there's new blueprints coming in. And this has really been illuminated. So it's very obvious. It's been activated. It's been illuminated. We've got the heart upgrade here with the new blueprint information coming in. See how the information's coming in here from the side, like a wiggly line. And we have exactly the same here in this card. In her heart, the information coming in, the upgrade. And there has been a healing. There has been a transformation. There has been a shift. So what is that shift? That shift for you is a soul calling. Your soul has been activated, and because your soul has been activated, it has then activated a base or root chakra, what we hear at foundation. It calls for a new foundation. So the heart knows, it speaks to the soul, okay? And we have a soul activation here that is tied to a new blueprint. A new blueprint. And your heart is involved. The heart activation and upgrade is actually involved. Yes, there's healing here, but it's very obvious. It's illuminated. It's you can't unsee it. You can't unfeel it. You can't unknow it. Okay, just what I said, awakened awareness. There is a new awareness here. The violet flame through the crown, the energy of the divine, or your crown has been awakened. You know, when you learn something, you learn how to ride a bike. You can't unlearn how to ride a bike. That information can't be pushed and shoved down. I mean, you can you can't ever unthink how to ride a bike. Okay, I'll just use that as a quick example. There's this awakened awareness now, and it is through the heart, it is connected to the soul, and it is about your foundation. Okay, and this awakened awareness, they're asking you to just receive it, graciously receive it, because it's happening. It is a new blueprint. So some people believe that we had a blueprint, that we come here and we follow out that blueprint from birth to now. And we do. But a blueprint can be changed, and certainly can be changed now. We've changed the way we're living. Like, there's been planetary upgrades that we haven't had for over 200 years and 50 years and things like that. And now we've moved, all the planets are, sort of governed under the Aquarius energy, Aquarian age, quantum leaps. Our blueprints have been upgraded spiritually. So you may have come in with a certain blueprint, with certain people, places and situations. But now that blueprint has been upgraded from the frequency shifts, from the planetary shifts, from the divine. And you did sign up to this on some level. So some of you are choosing to upgrade, others of you, it's forced upgrade, okay? But they're asking you to just step into it, just receive it, just open and receive it. You are definitely moving into more divine union, divine connection, with a higher meaning, with a higher spiritual, what we call a higher spiritual divine counterpart. It can be a career, it can be a group, it can be a partnership, it can be within you. It's from the divine. Like, there's a reason that this is like a chosen divine alignment. Alignment's the word. And it's, see, throat chakra, speaking the truth in that, seeing the truth in that, communicating the truth in that and of that. So let's say you've gone through, you've had this upgrade, you feel very different, you're not fitting in around the people, places and situations, family members, friends, whatever it is, work, career, let's say that's going on for you, and you really have been feeling out of sorts. That's because you've got a new blueprint. We've upgraded your Wi-Fi. Your heart chakra has gone another level, and it needs to now come into union with this equalness, or people, places and situations that mirror you, or on the same level, or on the same frequency. And that communication is the truth. Communication is the truth. Truth to myself, truth to others. This is who I am now. We talked about the identity change, the identity upgrade to fit the new blueprints. So a lot of people are expecting you to be the old person they knew. Or you used to do this, you used to want this. And that can affect partnerships. It can. I know you as this person. Why aren't you being this person? So a lot of you, and you could be doing that to you as well, and in conflict with that. So just be aware of that. That's what the awakened awareness that they wanted to bring through. And you do have to be truthful, and that can be as simple as, yeah, I have changed. Yes, everything that I wanted, everything that I came in and said I would do, or I was a part of in my past, that is changing. Okay? See, journey into wholeness here. You have to now step into this new identity. You have to now step into this new frequency upgrade. You have to now step into this new blueprint. You have to now go into harmonic flight with it. You have to be truthful about it to yourself and to others. And that's what stepping into wholeness is. This is how I am now. This is, what I want now. This is what my heart wants. This is who my heart wants. This is because what was following that is this is the transformation that I am going through. And as I said, for some of you, you've been creating and wanting this. For others, it's just happening. There's a higher spiritual divine purpose, path, blueprint. The divine has, said, this is the journey we need you to go on spiritually. At some point, you signed up for it. See, the infinite, just as I spoke about that, the infinite energy here. They've tapped in. You said you do something more, or else and we've got the internal explorer and balanced forces. So they're coming into, you're going to feel more balanced once you step into this truth, once you take this harmonic flight, once you step into this awakened awareness, once you receive it and absorb it with gracious receptivity. And see, we have the fire card here. Now that came out in the last reading, and I did talk about, the two dragons here, the dark and the light, both looking at the light. That can be you looking at you, facing your shadow side and your light side, or who is my identity, now. And the fire illuminates, fire burns away, fire activates, fire gives power and energy to that. It helps ignite. And you did have to go in. You are or have been the internal explorer, or you will have to balance these forces. This card's amazing. There's a crystal just above her head here. There is the universe up here, information. But look at the balance and alignment that's come through. The star in the throat chakra. What do we have here? The throat chakra. Seeing and being in your truth. The butterfly is about transformation. It's you stepping into who you are now. So, and interestingly enough, the two cards that stand out to me is the two dragons looking at each other through the light. And then we've got the two people here looking at each other. The dark, the light, the shadow side, whichever it is. But it also can be also about, alignment with like-minded. Alignment with where energy exchange and see, they're very equal. They're very like-minded. They're very they balance each other out as well. Where am I balanced out here? There's another message I'm supposed to get here from Spirit. So we had the solar plexus chakra there activated, and I just noticed on the bottom of the deck we've got the soul star chakra, and that is merging with the divine. So there is definitely a merging. This is the work of the divine. And definitely taking you beyond the mind, okay? Beyond the mind can be the 3D that we live in. Let's get some clarifiers here though for this energy here for you. The burning away, look at that, the crown chakra, bringing through that energy. This is you stepping into your authentic self. This woman here, man, is walking her talk. She's being her authentic self. She oozes magnetism. She is her own abundance. She creates her own abundance, okay? She walks her talk. She is fully embracing who she is. New blueprints and heart chakra here. Look at this. Healing, inner healing here. There definitely is an energy here coming in from the divine. To me, this is a divine master here healing you. An inner child wound needs to be healed for this heart chakra upgrade, and also blueprint. So some of you may, yeah, look, the divine has stepped in, absolute divine. This is divine intervention, why this is happening, why you are going through this. This is also final. See, this is falling on the healing. The divine has stepped in and brought on this healing. The divine is now speaking to you through your heart. Could be forcing you to really feel your heart's vibration and where that is. Yeah, look at that solar plexus and root chakra. We have the World card, a new beginning, a new cycle, a new start. This is brand new, new paradigm, new movie. Definitely there's awakened awareness about relationships, foundations, security, stability. They will be the people, places, and situations you are attached to. Or there is an awakened awareness here about what that is for you and where that is for you. And a lot of you have to close out cycles. 10 of Swords is closing out old cycles, old wounds, old lessons. You may be have an awakening to, foundations like friends, groups, associations, family. The 10 of Swords is an ending and a completion of the cycle. There is nothing more to learn there or grow from. How many more times do you need to see or learn this cycle? And it is overwhelming. Okay, it is this heart chakra, heart alignment, heart awakening, It's all there, but you do get the clarity. And yes, you may have to leave some people, places, and situations behind, or go it alone, or feel on your own, because remember, when we have an upgrade and a transformation, we do feel alone because we don't fit in where we are. We don't fit in around the people. And that's going to become very, very clear here. And you are going to release that people, places, and situations and move towards your happiness. Move towards your 10 of Cups. Now, look at this. These two are together, in it together, doing it together. What are these two people doing? They're in it together. They're both putting in equally. Groups, friends, associations, relationships, partnerships, whatever it is for you. This is a lot. This reading could resonate for a lot of people who are dealing with relationship issues or transformations that need to happen, because there's a communication here, a truth. It is a universal truth, whether you like it or not. And this is about, where you truly or who you truly want to be. And yes, you did have to release some people, places, situations, or burdens. It's become very clear for you what your 10 of Cups or your happiness is. And you are looking to your divine counterpart or equal counterpart or partnership or alignment of what that is for you. So this is very heart related. This is very soul calling. This is the divine stepping in. We have the higher divine unions here. It's about communication and truth. There's upgrades. There's awakened awareness. There is epiphanies from the divine. A wake up from the divine. Yeah, look at this. A lot of you did have to release a burden, move on, move forward, go on a new journey, and it is here too. There's a heart activation, there's a heart alignment, there's an overwhelming emotional heart activation, awareness, alignment through the universe or you or a soul calling, and you have to go on that journey. This is about, there's a cup missing, there's something missing, there's something I need to go on, there's more to the journey. Yep, and here we go. Look at this. I don't want to get into this, But here we go, the twin card, okay? These people work together harmoniously. They are sitting there with the same cups, the same berries, filling them. Everything is equal and balanced. They're not affecting each other's energy. They are in alignment. They do the same work, on the same path, on the same life path. What have we got here? The same. The twins. I don't want to say this could be a twin flame reading union. It could be, because it is about relationship. We've got the Ten of Cups. We've got the relationship card here, foundations. We've got a soul contract. We've got the universe kicking in, stepping in here. We've got healing. We've got heart chakra. We've got a blueprint. We have got a contract here. So if you were into that and doing that, you know, this is an alignment. This is an alignment with a divine counterpart, a divine twin who's actually on the path you're on. Okay? It is. I didn't want to go down that line and make it, I wanted to do the higher frequency, but this could make a lot of sense to those of you who have been struggling or confused or blocked or stuck or dealing with relationship or a twin or a higher divine union. Yep, the receiving, ready to give to it. Yeah, definitely, just what I said. A lot of you have been stuck up in your head, can't work it out, trying to ignore it, you know, going over and over it. It doesn't make sense. How would that work? You know, this is someone really struggling with this decision, but with this union or this alignment or this activation, but they do want to give to it. Yeah, there's been a lot of sabotage. There's been a lot of sabotage and a pushing away of emotions to connect to this, or a fighting of this, because the Queen of Wands can, you know, cuts her emotions. She makes practical, logical head decisions because she has been hurt. So there's been sabotage, there's been interference from you or someone else or people around you. And that's why this violet flame, the universe stepping in, the heart chakra upgrade, the healing had to happen, the soul calling, soul chakra, root chakra, calling for a new foundation with a new beginning. An awakened awareness. An awakened awareness. Go near that. An awakened awareness. So just going to see what other messages need to come through, because I think that's very clear. Now, please, this could be a relationship. This could be a soul calling to, you know, a career or like-minded people or a way of living or an environment or a group. Yeah, you've been in the Hanged Man. Yeah, okay, great. Got my answer. Here's the other message. The reason we brought this message through for you, this understanding, this clarification, is because you've been in the Hanged Man. You've been unwilling to look at it. This woman has a blindfold on and she can just take it off. This person has chosen self-imprisonment. They've chosen to not face, not look at this, not deal with this. Pretend they can't, they're in the Hanged Man energy. So it's something so what stepped in? Karma, the universe. Karma's, you know, it steps in. It's like, I have a saying I say to people all the time in my readings. Oh, you can run from this. You can go to bed, you know, run and hide under the blankets and pretend it's not there or not happening or not real. But the feeling, the heart knows. You can't hide under the blanket and your feelings go away. You can't hibernate. You can't do nothing and ignore it and pretend and deny and shut it out and shut it down. You still feel it. Karma steps in. The universe steps in. The heart steps in. The energy is still there. You can't get away from it. See, receiving, manifesting, new beginnings, new entrepreneurial beginnings, fresh starts. You know, this is about receiving. And what came out? What came out? The Two of Cups, divine intervention, divine counterparts. Divine counterparts, if it's a job, friends, groups, associations, a commitment you need to make, a lover, a partnership, a twin, a soulmate, whatever it is. This is a higher divine union. This is something that can't be ignored, but you have been trying to ignore it. It is part of the bigger picture. There hasn't been flow. We see that here. We see that here. Someone cut their emotions off, tried to ignore it. They tried to sabotage it, go against it, or others did. It put them in the hanged man. They didn't want to look at this. They didn't want to feel this. They didn't want to go through this upgrade, but karma called time. Time, you've got a blueprint, you've got a destiny, we've got you on a schedule here. This is something you have to do. You can run, but you can't hide, because there is supposed to be justice here, commitment. Could be a spiritual contract, absolute spiritual contract, which is part of the bigger picture, but you've been trying to ignore it, you've been trying to block it, you've been trying to not go forward with it. Maybe impatient, maybe someone wasn't giving and the other was, whatever it was. There was a blockage here. See, it's part of your long-term security, stability and foundation, and you will be reviewing that. You will get success, you will move on, but there was some deception. Now that deception could have been your deception, or people around you being deceptive, or creating sabotage or working against you. But the success card shows me that it trumps every card in the deck. So the sabotage no more, because the universe stepped in. And how does the universe step in? It upgrades our energy. It removes, it burns away illusion and delusion. It allows you to face all of your true emotions. And that's what we're doing here, communicating our truth, our true emotions, even to ourselves or to someone else, whatever it is for you. Wow, now that was very clear. Two more cards, but they're asking me to get it from the other deck. We'll put the tarot aside. We think we've got that message loud and clear of why we're going through this spiritual transformation. Oh, look at this, fertility. Brand new energetic cycles, brand new upgrades, brand new birthing you. But look at the heart chakra. Look at the heart chakra all lit up here with the green. There's a heart activation, and this is about wish fulfillment. This is absolutely about your wish fulfillment, and you're ready. Three is the fertility is 3. That's birthing new cycles, and wish fulfillment is 9, completion. So you're definitely completing something. See, that's where prosperity begins. 1, there's the new beginning. We've got the 9, completion of a cycle, fertility, rebirth, reopening, a new cycle, a new beginning, birthing something from my heart. And prosperity begins here. And the prosperity begins is 2, there's all these 2 hands. These are 2 hands, a union, a divine union coming together. This is where prosperity begins. There's a seed and there's a tree that grows into a solid foundation. And we've got some more, a little bit of time, so we might as well. But you had to look at your shadow. Again, I'm going to say it again, there's a divine counterpart. You can look at your shadow, but that's 2 identical people. Or your twin. I'll just use the word twin. Divine counterpart. Whatever. The universe stepped in. This is universal. This is bigger than you. You know that that's what I keep, yeah. Oh my gosh. I keep hearing you can run, but you can't hide. See, the universe is doing this. This is partnership. This is partnership and alliances brought together by the universe. Because why? We have a new blueprint. We have a blueprint. We have a higher divine union purpose within yourself, with others, with a relationship, with a partnership. This screaming relationship, this reading, But this is, so when it's bigger than us, we are in fear, we do want to run, we do want to hide, we do want to reject it, we do, because this is bigger than us, this is the universe. You don't feel in control when the universe steps in. You don't feel in control when there's a higher divine purpose, okay? You know, we like to drive the bus. I do. Not all the time. Generally. Success, triumphant success, standing your ground in this. C7 is spiritual cycle. We're going to do 2 more cards and then we're going to wrap it up. Oh, so all this has brought awareness, awakened awareness, higher perspective, new perspective. So why you're going through this, they've explained why, and they've said, yes, we awakened you. Again, the universe here, awakening the crown, the higher perspective, the spiritual perspective, the higher self, whatever that is. And it's all about you stepping into financial and material changes. That's what's got to happen here. Your foundation's about to change. Root chakra, solar plexus. Your foundation, you're getting a new beginning. That awareness is there. So if you've been feeling a lot of discontent or boredom with the old, whatever that is, could be your energy, could be alignment, could be your work, could be friends, could be groups, could be associations. You are going through an upgrade from the universe. And they've told you that you cannot now deny this. The awareness is there. And what did we have there? Awareness, awakened awareness. Well, 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 this is something we can no longer deny. Patience and planning, 2 more, I see. Patience and planning, patience with planning, because destiny. Told you, the universe. There's an awareness, there's a destiny. 7 is spiritual. 10 is one new beginning. Destiny stepping in, the universe is driving the bus. Now, that doesn't mean we don't take action. That doesn't mean you sit back. It's bringing you the awareness where you need to make the changes. You need to make the changes. The universe brings it in, brings in the awareness, then you have to take action. And why do you have to take action and look at the truth and be in your truth and speak your truth and go through these upgrades and accept them graciously? Because if you don't take action when the universe is bringing you all this awakened awareness or opportunities, you will push it to a point where it has to create chaos, or what I call the universal baseball bat. And you don't want that, because then you're saying to the universe, I want to learn a really big lesson in this. Because a lot of people think, oh, the universe will take care of it. If it's divinely ordered and guided, it'll just be what it'll be. And they are correct. But do you want to learn the long way or the slow way? Or do you want to learn with few lessons or many lessons? Do you want to go through, if the universe says go this way, and you're like, oh yeah, I'll just let the universe take care of it. They're like, no, we told you 3 times, and you're not moving forward in your own free will. You clearly need some lessons. We'll throw you some more lessons as catalyst to get you to get it, to have the epiphany, to have the awareness. So that's why we have to, when we get awakened awareness, when we get awareness from the universe or signs or opportunities, you still have to step into them and go, oh, thank you. Yes, I get it. I will move forward. I'll put in my planning. Yes, you might do it in divine timing. Yes, you might, try and get in a flow. And we're not saying to force things, take off like a rocket. But, you know, a lot of people get into this, they put it off, they put it to the side, and then another year goes around or another cycle goes around, and then another lesson comes in. So you have to be in union with the divine. The divine doesn't muck around. Divine shows you, it gives you gifts. It says, here it is, here's the path, here's the situation, here's the person, here's the opportunity, here's the opening. And then it watches what you do, because you are here in your own soul's growth. And that's your free will to go fast or slow. Have many lessons or few lessons. Have big lessons or small lessons. You know, people that are on it, they get it. They move forward. The divine rewards it. Claps you. So this is about, I am going to repeat, it is about still a burning away of the old illusions, a clearing, delusions, new blueprints, heart chakra activations. There is the divine is stepping in here. So it is trying to bring in harmonious union or higher union here. And we talked about that, so I won't go on. There's a lot of spiritual numbers, a lot of sevens, a lot of nines, you know, completions, a lot of ones, 9, 3, 3, 3, 1, 7. So that's endings, new beginnings, threes are recreating, new beginnings, partnering up. 1, triumph, and 7, spiritual. 7, 1. Destiny, new beginning. So, you know, the karma card in the tarot there, you know, this is the same card really. So it's really up to you guys. I'll leave it there. That's pretty big, a lot of information to get through. Hope it makes sense, hope it helps and supports you through this journey and that understanding, because it can get very confusing for us. Okay, when we're energetically involved, when we're emotionally involved, it can get very, very, very confusing. No matter how experienced or the beginner, or from the beginner to the experience. Take care, guys. Hit that like button, and we'll bring more in for you. Thank you. Bye. Take care.